Engineering is such a broad and exciting field. Let's go hear from some of our engineers about the most exciting project they've worked on.
So, my first project here as an engineer was given to me because we had some space and efficiency issues on some of our lines. There was an area that we called the flex line that was building a few different parts. They were low volume parts, and they ended up being batched because none of the equipment was next to each other in the right spots. So we ended up wanting to design a line that was more modular, where we could actually move the equipment, make sure that they were in a one piece flow, make things a little bit easier. And then at the same time, for space savings, we could take the line, tear it down, push it off into the corner, and then maybe build a new line in which we could build the products that were not built all the time. And what I mean by that is we have a few products that are a little bit more low volume. They end up being only run like 50% of the year, or sometimes even less for our very low products, low volume products. And with that, if we had a permanent line set up for it, then 50% of the year or even more, the line just sat there and collected dust. So it wasn't a very efficient use of space. The flex line that I designed ended up making it so that all the machines were modular, so we could take them and put them all in a one piece flow and then push them off to the side when they were all done. Originally, the line was built for, I believe it was like seven families of parts that we build. And it took up the same amount of space as approximately four permanent lines. So, we're at the time that it was designed, it was, like I said, six product lines being built in approximately the space of four permanent lines. And to this day, we are actually still in that same four assembly line space, but we're running almost 20 family lines in that same space. It was a huge space saver, and all of these lines can still be run in like a one piece flow. So we're keeping things efficient, and then when we're not utilizing that line, we can push it off into the corner and all good to go.
Well, for me, it boils down to really two categories. There's the that's my boy kind of type projects, and then there's the ones that you really feel you're making an impact on the world around you, or the world as a whole. Um, it's often said that the best designs go unnoticed. I'd say that's true, except for engineers. Engineers are always looking at things around them, seeing how they work. Um, One of the projects that I would say fits the "that's my boy" category that I'm excited about still is we designed this cover for the back of a cement truck, and I get to see it almost weekly out on the road. Um, that's very gratifying to see the work that you put into something going into use and being in the world around you, even if it's just as unnoticed as the cover for a cement truck engine. Another project that I'm currently working on helps increase the sustainability of diesel trucks. Um, I'd say that one goes even more unnoticed because the valve is hidden inside the truck somewhere, but it's something that I know that can help better the world around me. Um, I'd say that innovation is almost always required to make the world better, whether that's humanitarian or an engineering effort. And for me, being part of the engineering side of that is really what's most exciting.
A fond memory I have as an engineer is when I was part of a design team designing a weather radar for commercial aircraft. I was involved in the very beginning. I was able to do some of the concept layout work. And my primary role was designing the structural components I used FEA to ensure it would that it would meet the environmental requirements, vibration and shock. And then also I was part of ensuring the overall weight met the requirements. So that was a huge fun challenge on designing the structure components so they were light but strong. So I also had a part in ensuring that the electronics that were packaged inside the weather radar um, did not overheat. So as I was able to redesign some of the cooling, some of the part that cooled the electronics. I was actually able to visit one customer and see our product on the aircraft. And so what was exciting for me is I was able to see this from start to finish, concept, design, analysis, and also testing, prototypes, pre-production and production, and also help the manufacturing engineers launch this product, and also help the test engineers develop test fixtures. So it's definitely exciting if you can see a product from start to finish.
Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.